Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the 25th video of the DBMS 50 video series. So in this video we are going to see question set 25. So let's go. So this is the question set 25. So these are the questions that we have been given. There are four questions, and according to these four questions they have told to write queries. Let's see the questions one by one. Find the average obtained in the first term mathematics subject. So in the first question, they have told to find out the average of all the marks student got in the first term mathematics subject. So I'm going to open the HJ School Database software. So here I'm going to write the query for the first question, and then I'll explain the query. So this is the query for the first question. So when we look at the question again, they have told us to find out the average of the mark. So there are three tables involved in this question: the term table, subject table, and the mark table. So when we look at the query, so if there is if there are three tables involved in the question, we need to include those three tables in the query so we can get the answer. First of all, we have mentioned that we need to find out the average of the marks. So that's what we have told here. If you want to find out the average of all the marks, you need to use this keyword called AVG. So this keyword helps you to find out the average of the mark. The mark column is in the student exam mark record table, and after that we have joined two tables, the subject table and the exam term table. After that, finally we have given two conditions saying that the term name should be first term and the subject name should be mathematics. So this is the query for the first question. I'm going to execute this query and let's see the answer. So we got an answer. So this is the answer for the first question. So let's see the second one. Find the average obtained in the second term Sinhala subject. The second question is same as the first one because in the first one they have told to find out the average of the first term mathematics subject, but in the second question they have told us to find out the average of second term Sinhala subject. So the same query here, but we need to change only two things. The conditions should be changed. So this is the query for the second question. So when we look at the query is same as the first question, but there is only different is in the final row. That means the conditions that we put in the first question and the second question are different. So we have told that the term name should be second term and the subject name should be singular. So when we look at the subject table, you can see here we haven't given any subject name as singular. So we have given as singular language and literature. So so when we type the query, we should type the correct name. If not, we don't get the correct result. So in this case, if you see, I have used a new keyword called like. That means through the keyword like, it says that to show whether there is a word singular. Okay. So when we type singular after using the keyword like, and it will show that in the table we have a word called singular. That's what we have mentioned here. And after that, you can see here this percentage mark here. That means it can be whatever word after the word singular. That's what the percentage mark means. I'm going to execute this query. and let's see whether we'll get the answer. So you can see here we got an answer. So this is the answer for the second question. And let's move on to the third one. Find the average of the marks obtained by Sachitra Vikramasinghe student in all subjects in the examination held on 2020 710. So they have told us to find out the average mark of all the subject Sachitra Vikramasinghe sat in the examination date which held on 2020 710. First of all, I'm going to write the query for the third question. So guys, this is the query for the third question. So when we look at the query, so according to the question, there are several tables involved here. So we need to find out the mark first, and then we can find out the average using the keyword AVG. So the mark column is in the student exam mark report table. After that, we have joined the subject table, exam term table, and the student table using join statements. Finally, we have given three conditions saying that the exam date should be 2020 710, and the first name should be Sachitra and the last name should be Vikramasinghe. So this is the query for the third question. So I'm going to run this query and let's see the answer. So you can see we got an answer saying that 63.09 is the average mark of Sachitra Vikramasinghe's total mark. So this is the answer for the third question, and let's move on to the final and the fourth question. Arrange the marks obtained by all the students of class 11A in the first term in ascending order. In this question, they have told us to order the marks in an ascending order. So in the previous video, we studied about the ascending order and the descending order. So what are the keywords we can use to do the function? I'm going to write the query for the fourth question. So this is the query for the fourth question. So when we look at the query, we have selected all the details of the students. Here you can see index number, first name, last name, gender, contact number, class name, subject name, and then mark. After that, we have joined all the tables: the subject table, exam term table, student table, class table, through join query statements. After that, when you come here, we have given two conditions telling that the term name should be first term and the class name should be 11A. So this is the query for the final question. So I'm going to run this query and let's see the answer. So you can see we have got an answer in a table. So if we see the answer, you can see the least amount is 23.5 and the highest amount is 100. So the table is in an ascending order. So this is the answer for the fourth question. So according to the question set 25, we have studied new keywords and how to use it. We studied the keyword called AVG to find out the average. So this is all about question set 25. So in the next video, we're going to study about question set 26. So let's see in the next video.